Tonight I want to talk about the solution to the problem of unanswered prayer that I talked about a couple of nights ago. And it's actually very simple. The problem was created by bad relationships. The problem is solved by good relationships. The reason we put up those walls in our hearts against God, against His love, is because in the relationships that we've had, where our primary purpose is to receive love in those relationships and give love, it didn't happen. Okay? So when that doesn't happen like it's supposed to, we naturally defend ourselves, right? It's a very natural response. It is the effect of having exactly what God didn't want to happen. God created us first and foremost for love. That's our primary purpose. We are love-receiving and love-giving beings at our core. We're made in God's image. God is love. Our primary purpose is to receive His love and give it back to Him. Our second purpose in life is to receive and give love to others. Those two things coincide with the first and greatest commandments, first and second greatest commandments. When we're doing those two things, we are naturally living in God's design. When that process is not happening and the opposite is happening, we naturally defend ourselves, okay? This is all extremely logical, okay? And when that defense mechanism happens enough, it becomes ingrained deeper and deeper into our psyche. And we do it with whoever tries to love us, God or anyone else. This is a common problem for human beings. In the current state of the world, obviously, we naturally defend ourselves against relationships when the relationships we've had are not loving. And with some of us, it becomes so second nature that we just do it without thinking, right? And consequently, we do it with God. Okay? Which is why when He tries to love us, which is all He can do, God cannot do anything except love. When He tries to love us, we naturally defend against Him. When He answers our prayers, it is an act of love. Okay? If we are defending against His actions in our lives inadvertently, because that's how we've been conditioned, we will hinder His love. We will effectively keep His love out of our lives. Okay? See how that works? This is all very logical. So when we ask Him to do something, or we need Him to do something, a healing or a change of heart or some important, real, sincere thing, and He out of His love says, yes, I will do this for you because I know you need it, and He moves toward us to do that thing, and we inadvertently put up a wall, most always subconsciously, because that's how we've been conditioned for the rest of our life, we hinder that thing from, we don't allow ourselves to receive it. We don't receive His love. We effectively keep ourselves from His love. And usually we don't even see this going on. because it happens in here, in our hearts, right? Deep in our hearts and our minds. Because that's the way we've been trained in this world. It's all about the exchange of love. That is like the most core reason for our challenges in all relationships, including God. Which is why we need a real relationship with Him to fix it. In order to change that mechanism inside of ourselves, we must have authentic loving relationships to reprogram ourselves and to recondition ourselves to take down those walls and to take down our defenses and to learn to receive love. Now, this can happen with people, with authentically loving people, but it's never going to be perfect with people, right? Because people are people and people make mistakes. So, the main thing we need is an authentic relationship with Jesus Himself, in order to have a perfectly loving relationship, which will reprogram us and heal that thing and cause us to learn to take down our guard and quit keeping God's love away. Which most of us do. I would say all of us do, to some degree or another. So, the solution to unanswered prayers, the main reason for unanswered prayers, is an authentic, real relationship with Jesus Himself, in which we will experience real love perfectly over time. It's not a one day thing. It happens consistently over years. In that process, our hearts will be reconditioned to receive their love. His love, Yahweh, Papa, our Father's love, the love of their Spirit, which will enable God to get His love to us, which will enable Him to answer our prayers. This might sound wrong to you for any number of reasons, but trust me, I have lived this dynamic and I've watched it happen in myself, and I've learned it over 35 years. And I can see it, tracing it all the way back through my childhood. And I'm seeing it in others. And this is the master key for answered prayer. A real, authentic relationship with our Father and with Jesus, Yeshua HaMashiach, His Son, with their Spirit, is the key to receiving answers to our prayers. The real, authentic relationship with them is the master key to pretty much everything. No joke. Thank you and have a nice day.